shifted out of the airport. It's flooded. So we've got another one to bring out yet.
We've just got to get these planes up here on the road because Wire River's coming up, and in the past it's covered all that ground out there. The last big one was probably 86, and yeah, the water level got right up to where we're standing. So yeah, we're just being a little bit cautious. It may not get that high, but we don't want to lose the aircraft.
Yeah, the road's closed between here and Dunedin in two places. One is just south of Oamaru at Mahino, another one's Wakawaiti, which is south of Palmerston. We are seeing them down 7 Mile Road, but we can't see them down this way because there's flooding here as well.
Just helping a motorist there that got himself into difficulties. Should never have tried to get through, of course, but it happens all the time. And there's a lot more worse rain to come throughout the district, and I think that this is just a precursor for what we're going to get later on, I think.
Listen, there's still the idiots that try and go through, so you know, you just got to drive to the conditions. You know, we just live up here and we tow them out every year. And he's a bit wet, so I only towed him out a wee while ago, so he's gone home for a cup of coffee. So.
So now we're stuck in Oamaru. The road to Dunedin is closed and the road back to Christchurch is now closed. So we're here in Oamaru.
At the moment, this is half our farm with 5 acres. It's just covered in water, but as soon as the rain stops, the flood water comes down the stock, we'll be able to be back out here again. But yeah, we just hope the rain stops soon so we can get the use of our paddocks back.
Regional Council actual figure is 933. That's huge, and our river scheme is basically designed to handle 800 cubics. So it was a huge flow, and well, it's quite important as far as the local population, Waimate and so on, for sports, fishing and access to the Wai box. Is also quite important to local farmers who have land either side of the river.
We've petitioned the council for a number of years now about that needed to be put some funds aside on that bridge, but it just fell on deaf ears. So not too sure what the end result's going to be. They've said they've done surveys, but the point was the surveys never went to the right people. We do know that when we farm over here, this is not all our farming operation, and we're over here during the weekends. The amount of general public from Waimate that actually come across the bridge and go down the box, because the box is a very popular spot. That's certainly going to be a lot more awkward for people to get down there now.
Over the year they average well over 100 cars a day, and I would suspect going across the bridge, and I would suspect that's probably more like 300 in the weekend, so it's a very, very popular spot for recreational use. So our district has quite an issue there, I would suspect. If we get a southerly blast now, it's going to challenge the animals significantly to stay warm and full, so quite concerned.
What we're doing at the present time, we're just pouring extra feed in to try and keep them fully fed at the moment, so that if the cold snap does come, at least they're going to hit it with full belly.
You can see over here, as we look back over here, we've had probably 50 hectares under a metre of water where the Waiha River over here burst at banks.
We've been sold out of bread since early this morning, about 8 o'clock.
Yeah, it's been very busy indeed. Yeah, busy day yesterday, and this morning they were here at 7 a.m. stocking up. Oh, they've heard about the snow's coming, haven't they?
Oh, just filling in a bit of time, power's off, so taking for a burn on the quad bike. Been a few kilometres around the road, so staying warm, it's good.
Lovely weather, isn't it? Yeah, lovely weather. The best weather we've ever had. Yeah. Do you want some snowball to eat? Got a day off school, it sounded good, but yeah. Day off school's awesome. Yeah, at least we got and eating snow.
The situation is that we've got the 33 line out, and we've got some guys patrolling the line up and down to see if we can find the fault. It might take us a while. As you can see, there's a fair bit of snow. I'll just turn this down, there's a fair bit of snow around. So it might take us a while to find the fault.
That's what we are doing, just shifting the elderly to somewhere where they've got some power and get a hot drink and that. We expect it to come on, the power to come on shortly, but who knows. Generally we're fairly well prepared, so it's just a matter of going through a process and helping people out where we can.
The community have organised an emergency response team to go out and check on all the elderly people and the people living by themselves.
We've just gone around and dropped off a thermos of hot water to a friend. She hasn't got any, she's only got electricity, so we had to she has no heat or anything, so we've had to give her a cup of tea.
Oh, after the 96 snow, actually, I became aware that there was a need for going around to look after the elderly or just make sure they're all right, and people living on their own. It's not just the elderly, and just making sure they didn't need, they needed their driveways cleared, they might need wood brought in, they might need medication, a doctor's visit that they couldn't miss out on, some groceries. So between Ann Thompson, who runs the resource centre, and myself, we set up this group of about 5 or 6 workers, and we work with the civil defence.
Well, we've got a log burner with soup on the top of it, and we've got a gas cooker which provides everything else that we need, hot water and things, for lots of cups of tea, and what else? Lots of soup on the stove.
No, I haven't got any power. No, but we've got a supply of eatables at home.
We're just being sent out here to find the fault and see if we can get the power back on.
Well, there's no work today, is there, Charlie? We're going to stay home and keep warm and dry.
Why?
Well, can't you tell? No power.
At the moment we're still patrolling the line to find out what's the problem.
No power at the moment, but we can cope. Just clearing a path to the wood pile. That's about all. We'll stay nice and warm inside.
Oh, it's just beautiful and subtropical in sunny Mackenzie.
He's a mad Southlander in shorts and t-shirt. He just doesn't feel the cold. Mad. It's great living in a small community. Everyone rallies around and looks out for each other.
The conditions are starting to worsen now. The snow's quite thick and it's not very pleasant.
She's pretty skiddy even with the graders and that clearing it. She's very slippery and it's even hard to walk on, so yeah, with a truck and trailer loaded with groceries it's pretty difficult to get going. So I'm stuck here, yeah. It's all good. I'm staying at the Feely Hotel, so there's no power at the moment. We've got a good fire going there and they're looking after us, so it's all good.
They're pretty slippery and it's pretty hard going getting through it. You wouldn't go anywhere without chains and four-wheel drive, would we?
Pretty bad. I wouldn't bother going up Burke's Pass at least. Yeah, it's a good foot of snow at least. Yeah, we've just come probably 5k up the road and it's just pretty hairy. Won't want to be going much further.
The cockies will be struggling, aren't they? Feeding out and finding sheep.
I've been sitting here with it for about 45 minutes trying to warm it up, but it should be okay. Yeah, once it's warmed up again, it should be okay.
Stuck in the snow over there and then dragged it out and going to tow it into the paddock over there. When they were mustering that paddock, she got left behind and we saw her out on the side when we were feeding out yesterday. So yeah, we came over today and got her out and we'd taken her over to that paddock where there's some other sheep for her to socialise with, and she'll get fed out there. So it's good. Sulking. Merinos sulk when they don't want to do what they want to
do. The feed wagon's coming along in a minute. They'll sort her out then.
better. It's cleared up. It was a fantastic sunrise. All the clouds turned a beautiful pink. It's just wonderful. Moonset, we've got the sunrise. It's a fantastic time and it's just beautiful out here. Yeah, this used to be some floor mats and they got all tatty. And I started doing this kind of thing. You know, the Eskimos used to wear skins. I wonder if that would work. I mean, shit, it does, you know. My sister had her second daughter yesterday, and so one of the reasons I was coming up here was to try and get something special. So I'll get it all printed out and send it down to her, put it out on canvas.
-7, had to dig the thermometers out of the snow to find them on the ground there, but a little breeze which keep the temperature up a bit, but once this breeze dies away I think tomorrow we'll be down well below -10 in the morning anyway. Snow, we've got about a metre of snow in most places here. Drifted higher in places, but once we can get onto the runway here we'll get things nice and clear hopefully. Yeah, we've got most of the bigger drifts and things clear, but now we've got to work our way down and actually clear the tar seal on the runway. Once it's so cold like this, it's very difficult to move that last layer off the ground.
Often with all of this fresh snow, just with a light breeze, you have a lot of snow blowing around on the mountaintops and things, so it's really spectacular from that point of view.
I'm just trying to really get this car started because it's been snowing in the last 2 or 3 days.
Well, we just arrived yesterday from Brisbane and this is this one's first time that she's seen snow, so we've come for a walk to see the lake. And it's very cold.
It's freezing.
But it's beautiful. It's absolutely stunning. This is the husband who hasn't seen snow either.
No, it's a beautiful place. It's very cold.
No, it's lovely. So we think we might go for a wander to the hot springs, but then we decided it's too far, so we're going to go back and get the car.
I reckon it's very cold. There's snow everywhere.
There's a metre of snow to get through. It's like snow raking really, and you wear snow raking ready for the farm, for the holiday home people. It's very similar.
It was -9. It was -9 overnight last night.
It has been quite difficult with lots of holiday homes. Obviously we've having to get round about 40 of them to dig them out ready for all the people that want to come and play in our winter paradise.
Mission's getting to the wood pile.
customers coming into this house this weekend, so they'll need wood, and it's all under snow. So hence the track to the house, to the wood pile, and that's me.
It's made a lot of work for us actually, and a bit of stress knowing people are coming in, and not much machinery around to clear tracks, so we've worked our way in there and we're digging our way in to most of the homes, clearing their balconies so it doesn't run back into their houses on them, and checking chimneys that are not damaged and unsafe, and gutterings and things, and clearing wood heaps. It's a major job.
We've had people working since it started snowing on Thursday. The sooner you can get into it, the better. So I've got my husband and all our staff out digging all day. So 40 houses is a lot to get around.
This is one of the other holiday homes. So we've got to get down through here to the driveway to that for sale sign, down there, the other to the left, and then dig in up into the deck.
You'll find a rabbit in there. Rob Allen said it would. He said it would stick to the shovel. It sticks to the shovel. So you need a plastic shovel. I don't need it all over me. Which Becky's got, which I haven't got. I'm having to slave away here and clean the shovel every 2 minutes.
Back at the beach. Oh, there. I got it. Look, Grandad, I got the biggest one. I got the biggest one.
Some of the houses I've just been checking, it was still up to my thighs, so it's still really deep. It has sunk quite a bit though, so pictures don't really show how massive it actually was when it was still coming down.
Just gutters really, where the snow's come down off the roof and taken the gutter with it, because it's just the weight of the snow. It must have been horrific when it was first here, because a lot of it's gone off the roof. You know, there would have been 3 or 4 feet on the roof.
There's a machine. We've got one booked for tomorrow, but they've been a bit busy. We've had a tractor and a wee digger in for the last few days, but they're back in again tomorrow, but it's making sure things get done. But they're all under the hammer as well. So we're having to do this and getting into it.
Apparently we could be looking down to -15 over this weekend, which is why we're trying to get rid of the snow as quickly as possible so it doesn't turn to ice.
Chris is into it as well. He's been going from first thing this morning and finished late last night, but there is a team of us getting into it, and we're just all split up to get all the houses done. But yeah, looking forward to the digger coming tomorrow.
This stuff is snow, and we are trying to clear the driveway going to the holiday houses.
It's our job, so no problem for us. It's a big difference, because in our country it's very warm, like Philippines. So it's very cold here in New Zealand, especially like this winter time. It's very cold.
At the end of the day, you can sit down with your whiskey and just get a wee bit of that white stuff, the pure white stuff, and tip on top or place on top, and enjoy the evening beside the fire watching the news.
I'm just clearing the snow out of blue water so the tourists can come and go skiing. I've been here 3 days just clearing the car parks, and yes, it was a big dump of snow, all right. Yes, it's up there. It's up with the best of them. We're very lucky in today's times. We've actually got the machinery to handle it, but it still takes time. Yeah, well, they can all come, but it's going to be hard work for a wee while to get everything in order for them to stay. We've got quite a few homes around town that need their drives cleared, and it's going to take a week or two to actually get it under control again. I'm Rob Allen, just a broken down run holder that went farming as a young fella, and now the next generation are on the farm, and I'm in town with a digger, just filling in a bit of time and enjoying life.
1974 was the last time that we had this much snow in Tekapo.
Oh, we're just trying at the moment to clear the rest of the snow out of the central business district here so that people can park and not fall over, hopefully, on the footpaths here.
Yes, very hard. Yeah, but 2 days ago already, the snow is stopped. Yeah, but still left a lot of snow. So, yeah, I need to scoop like this.
Initially, I think 1 or 2 of the restaurants were lacking in a bit of food because trucks couldn't get in to bring their supplies up. But there's a lot of happy tourists, that's for sure. They're loving it. Oh, well, it hardly gets any sun, and of course, once you clear it away, the ice just keeps happening, and it's coming off the roofs of the buildings as well. That's the other thing. So,
trying to stop the old spouting from falling off onto people. Just moving a bit of snow. It's pretty deep up here. The snow, just because it's so deep and so heavy, it's just pushed right down the roof onto the spouting. It's helping, and the council have done a bloody good job around the town, so we're pretty lucky.
oh, it's been pretty hard, but we're actually getting a bit of a thaw on there at the moment, and if we can just keep it under control with a bit of grip and different things, hopefully it'll be good. It is winter and it's Lake Tekapo.